This is Radio Entrepreneurs, and we're sharing the success of entrepreneurship every day of the week, 365 days a year. And I want to thank all our listeners for continuously listening to us, tuning into us, and watching our YouTube segments. My name is Jeffrey Davis. I'm host of the show. I want to thank Chris Gerald, producer. All these videos and audios you see are always because of Chris. Never want to forget that. You're nothing without your back room. And also Alex Cooper, our executive producer, who arranges everything and keeps us all organized. Thanks, guys. Our next guest, Doug Burum of Maine, Cernota, and Rardin, correct. And you do a lot of work in the patent area, correct?
Yes, I'm a patent agent, and as such, my whole career is helping people get patents, both here domestically and internationally. However, I should say our firm is focused on intellectual property. So that includes patents, of course, but also includes trademarks and copyrights.
Interesting. Well, that's an area I've actually got a few emails about this week.
Oh?
From my software partner.
Yes.
As I showed him, I sent him a link to somebody launching a new product, and he made a comment to me about somebody being a bad boy.
Copying some code or...
I'll leave it like that for now.
Yeah, software is definitely copyrightable, and
right.
That's probably one of the most important ways to protect software.
Right. So just give us a sense of, I know the whole field of copywriting has changed.
Yes.
International laws are now national laws, right?
Very often, yes. Obviously we're still governed in the U.S. by U.S. law, but the U.S. has been making big efforts to harmonize, as they say, their laws with the rest of the world. And there are certain international agreements as well, so that our copyrights are honored overseas and their copyrights are honored here. The net result is yes.
But is it hard to enforce? I understand standardization of laws, it's sort of a universal code.
Yes.
But is it hard to enforce?
It depends on the country, of course, and certainly the reputation, at least, is that there have been difficulties, for example, in China, but it's not impossible. It's just a little more difficult, but we still feel in most cases it's worth having copyright protection there, and the general sense is that it's been improving, that they have interest in, bringing their conformity, improving their conformity because of reciprocal advantages that they obtain from us. Trade relationships and that sort of thing. They want to have good trade with the U.S. And one of our largest exports, actually, at least a very important export, is copyrightable material, movies, music. So it's a very important field for the U.S. And of course, trade with the U.S. is very important to China and other countries. So they do have an incentive to improve that situation.